one surrounding Revelation chapter 2, verses 18 through 29. The back half of this, in particularly, what we're looking at is Jezebel was confronted, or this woman that Jesus is referring to as Jezebel, was confronted for her sins of idolatry and sexual immorality. The problem was that she only repented of one of those sins, idolatry, but her sexual immorality issues persisted. And the church tolerated it, which meant that they did not follow the proper protocol found in Matthew chapter 18 in dealing with someone who is living in unrepentant outward sin that is creating harm to the body. So, as you begin to process these discussions today, it is a part of the organization and fruit of the body for Christians to look out for each other. We live in such an offendable culture that approaching someone and addressing something in their life that you have perceived to not quite be, missing the mark of what God has for them. We get so offensive, we get so defensive, we get so offendable about all these things because culture has taught us to be this way. Don't judge me, don't do all these things. But this is a part of the benefit of being in a body of believers, because it's far better to fall into human accountability than it is to fall into the hands of the judgment of sin and fall in the hands of a righteous God who will hold us accountable for these things in our life. And so before God does all the things that he does and before sin runs its course, we want to license people in our life, in the body, that are looking out for us, that are watching our back, to call out things. We all have things that need called out. How do you respond when sin is confronted in your life? Do you allow people close enough to your spiritual journey that they have a license, they have the